fun to look around and see fans singing the Stars Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. And thanks for joining us on this DA. Well, he sure has. First NBA All-Star ever out of Australia. Thanks, David. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Now, here's Richardson. Here's Simmons. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And the official start of the season, Chris. Is there any opening day for you that sticks out in the many years you played in the NBA?
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about just how much we wanted to win. We knew we were coming up on the end of our careers, or I remember never entering a preseason with so much hope, because I knew that he was in, I knew that I was in, and we knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both scored 30 or did something crazy like that. I don't remember, but coming out with him that preseason was so special because I knew we were going to set the tone for how our team was going to play, and we were engaged that year.
Here's LeBron after Ben Simmons' bucket. And McGee kicks to LeBron. Back to McGee. In the corner, it's James. Clock at 4. Over Simmons. LeBron, no luck.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, that's how you play it. He does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
LeBron against Simmons. Richardson outside. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
I mean, he does things that other bigs simply can't. Horford, a phenomenal passer for his position.
James, the bounce pass. Green against Richardson. Pass to Caldwell Pope. McGee trying to break free. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And the rejection by Embiid.
And the wingspan of Embiid, I mean, very effective at using his length to turn shots back.
The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Harris looking it over. Tries from 10.
Oh, how about the defensive instincts of McGee? I mean, it's so impressive. He's gifted at positioning himself and using his length to throw shooters off.
And finished off by Davis.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against Detroit. Simmons passes to Horford. On the wing, Harris. Over Caldwell Pope, and it's off the back rim, no good. Lakers trail by 3. For the 3, good on the 3-point shot.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume 3-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Richardson with it, pass to Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
And this summer, a 5-year, $170 million max contract extension for Ben Simmons. The Sixers didn't want to give him any cause to look elsewhere. A great talent, but the hope with that kind of money is that he'll develop that jump shot.
Now here's LeBron. That shot is off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. All going up court. So it's Richardson with the jam.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Lakers trail by 4. And here is James. Pass to McGee. Davis dishes to James. Three-pointer. Another shot. Green breaking loose. It's hauled in by Richardson.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. They lead by 4. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, the Lakers no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Harris against Caldwell Pope. A nice shot by Harris.
An aggressive move by Harris. A little contact there. He just powers through it.
Simmons against LeBron. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. And it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Simmons looking it over. Richardson finds Horford. Back to Richardson. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls, and we're not even out of the first quarter. That's not a good pace to set.
Cook, he's checked in for LeBron. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got 8.
This is where Simmons likes to shoot from. I mean, the closer he is to the rim, the better.
Here is Cook, guarded by Simmons. The pass to McGee, to the paint. Back to Davis. Over Horford. Los Angeles with another miss.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
The 10-footer. No good from Simmons.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And it's McGee with the jam.
You see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
The 76ers leading by 6. Al Richardson, 9 points last game. Here's Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. No good from Simmons. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Richardson. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Down low, here's Embiid. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Lakers trail by 4. Green kicks to Caldwell Pope. Green passes to Davis. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Here is Cook. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Cook, the pass to McGee. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And then for Los Angeles, Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Bradley subbed in for Green.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
A championship standard in L.A. with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
The Lakers with the ball after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Kuzma. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
Neto kicks to O'Quinn. Back to Neto. Here's Ennis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without fouling.
So it's Philadelphia now. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Neto, the pass to Scott. Here's Neto. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now here is Davis. 32 points for him last game against Denver.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking.
Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
That's just outstanding strength. Sometimes you are helpless trying to stop D. Howard inside from scoring. I mean, even when you foul, and foul hard. Alex
Caruso is checked in for Quinn Cook.
The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Caruso looking for an opening. And stolen by Scott. Here's Neto, guarded by Kuzma. Neto, the pass to Scott. Knocked loose. The dive for the ball. And stolen by Kuzma. Pass to Caruso. And the powerful one-handed slam.
The quick instinct of Kuzma. He's going to know when to go after steals.
Passes to Scott. Here's Neto. Pass to Ennis. 6 to shoot. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now here's Howard. 8 points his last outing. Here's Bradley. Howard trying to free himself up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
Neto kicks to Scott. O'Quinn trying to free himself up, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. For the finish, and finished off by Davis.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Neto, the pass to Scott. Here's Neto. There's the steal. Now the pass to Davis. Back to Kuzma. Lobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Now, this is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. O'Quinn finds Neto. Baseline jumper. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
76ers trailing. Here's Neto. Inside. Scott can't get it to go. With 1 on the clock, Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. The game is evolving, and Al Horford has changed his game along with it.
It never occurred to me that I'd be shooting threes at this rate and doing some of the things that I'm doing. But it's just that.
And give Horford credit. He adjusted with the times. He didn't stay set, Greg, in his ways.
Yeah, he was always a great mid-range shooter, and he's proven to be a legitimate threat from deep.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, GA. Keeping things in disarray for that offense.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. Howard is out there with Davis. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard. Rondo, good.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. And they double up Davis. Here's Caruso. And it's blocked by O'Quinn. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
A moment now to see the stats for Anthony Davis. Last season, he played outstanding, putting up about 26 points per, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Here's Neto. He's covered by Rondo. Neto kicks to Scott. Clock at 6. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Ennis. They get it back. O'Quinn. And O'Quinn slams it in.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Here's Rondo. And again, the Lakers, no good. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Korkmaz. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Floats it up for James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And for the Sixers, the health of their draft picks has been a story. Zaire Smith, Markelle Fultz, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, all missing significant time with injury.
Health continues to be a key for them, GA. Embiid in particular, he's missed some games last year, missed some back-to-backs. He's 7'2". You just hope his knees could withstand the grind. They got to keep him going to reach their goal. Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Last season, LeBron James dealt with injuries. I mean, he ended up playing just 55 games. That's the fewest in his career. He's hoping he stays healthy this go-round.
The Lakers making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
Richardson with it. He's got 5. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And throughout his career, Chris, no doubt here, LeBron known for his durability.
Well, just 2 seasons ago, he played all 82 games with a deep playoff run. Now he's in his mid-30s. Age does come into question. Father Time is undefeated. but he'd love to stay on top as long as possible.
Chris, at that free throw line, there's a lot of chirping, isn't there, among the players around the lane. It just seems like their mouths are always moving. A lot of chirping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, for the ones that are sucking there and are tired, they're talking to each other. It's the only real break in action, and there's times, too, you get to see what has happened a few of the plays before, so you get to bust the guy up with some jokes or just flat out talking trash. And sometimes guys are saying, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes the guys are going, man, listen, I'm so tired. He's going to make this free throw. Don't push me too hard. I got to get back to free throws.
They say that, huh?
Oh, yeah. Especially to the guys. I remember saying that to Ben Wallace one time. He was my rookie, and I was like, listen, man, you know Legs is going to make this free throw, man. Don't come on, don't push me all the way into the basket. You'd have a good
What was
laugh.
the response?
He pushed me into the basket. I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
The 76ers trail by 4. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Quinn Cook comes in for Alex Caruso. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Harris outside. Takes the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harris has got 7 points in the game.
What a beautiful shot by Tobias Harris. I mean, he's getting very consistent from there. Now, it's just a matter of getting better and better.
Back to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Richardson outside. Simmons against Rondo. Shots good by Simmons.
Terrific at penetrating inside. The mobility Simmons possesses at his size, amazing.
Horford against LeBron. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
When he joined the Lakers, LeBron knew it would be a challenge. Joining a young team with a losing record. It's reminiscent of his return to Cleveland. But this go-round proving even harder.
Green is checked in for the Lakers.
Oh, love watching James dominate on defense. An impressive rejection artist.
Caldwell Pope passes to Green. No good on the three. And under the microscope in Los Angeles, some questions about LeBron's leadership, sitting apart on the bench and Chris courting other superstar players.
Well, I mean, and when you're losing, everything gets magnified, Kevin. We all know. I mean, LeBron's had his critics his whole career. He continues to prove them wrong. He just wants to get back on that winning track because that would do a lot to quiet him.
And here is Simmons. He had 16 points in the win against the Pistons in Detroit.
And not only that, I mean, if you think about it, he dominated the boards. His energy was incredible. He never stopped working.
From 11 feet away, and James pulls it down. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. And James throws it down.
Oh, come on. You can't allow James to get positioned down low. Once he does, he's looking to dunk it.
Richardson outside. Teardrop shot. No good on that one. Great D that time from LeBron. And the dunk by James.
You give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through the air.
Philadelphia's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Richardson outside. Passes it to Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on JaVale McGee.
And when he gets ahead of Steve, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can at times be unstoppable.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bradley's checked in. Here's James. He can't hit that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Richardson kicks to Embiid. Pass to Simmons. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
He dishes it to Richardson. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's number 2 on him already. A 3rd foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
And Anthony Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Richardson, no luck.
Well, he hit that 1 3-pointer in the first quarter. Still none so far here in the second.
And James throws it down.
More of a 2-guard in a point guard's body. Bradley doing a little playmaking here.
The 76ers trail by 4. And the 76ers call time here. Now, there's the talk about lowering the minimum draft age from 19 back to 18. And here's how much of a difference does that 1 year make in a player's maturity?
It makes so much difference. I mean, you're young. You're coming into a league. You're playing against grown men. Just physically, your body hasn't been able to catch up. How do you handle the travel, being away from your family? Many times, this guy's first time being away from their families that long. So it is a maturity process. But at the same time, there's only such a few. And if you're one of the few that have the skill set and you're ready to come to this level, we should welcome you with open arms.
Lakers leading by 4. That's tipped. Bounce pass, Davis. Here's Green. Again, the Lakers.
Oh, fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around him.
Philadelphia's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Simmons. The offensive rebound. Horford. Great D that time from LeBron.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Embiid. Scott comes in for Al Horford. Ennis, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. And Raul Neto subbed in for Tobias Harris. And the Lakers also making a change. Kuzma's checked in. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Simmons. And that time, also a missed shot.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the leg.
Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Davis. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Neto, the pass to Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got 7 points for the quarter.
Embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay.
Here's James, and James throws it down.
One of the guys who only has one mode. I mean, aggressive and explosive presence at all times.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's the pass to O'Quinn. Now Ennis. Up and in on the layup. Ennis has got 5.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
James, the pass to Bradley. Back to James. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. For Philadelphia, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Neto to the middle. Here's Scott. That one a little long. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 23 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 block. After a subpar performance in their previous contest, he has come on strong tonight. His first half, sensational. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, I see a team that's playing smart, moving the ball around to the open man, just taking what the defense gives them. There's a nice flow, a nice energy, a nice synergy to the game.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
I think they let the game come to them, but they haven't got to the foul line enough. That's an area where they're getting beat. I like to see them press to action a little bit more.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable. Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Outside, Davis. Back to James. Unloads from 13. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, and think about this. The Sixers last season took the Raptors to 7 games in the Eastern semis. That buzzer-beating series ending fall away, jumper 4 times bouncing on the rim, boxing wide. Philly hoping to go further this time. I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the 3 as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the three-point line.
James outside. Back to Davis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got 10 points. And for the Sixers, 2 consecutive seasons, Chris, getting knocked out in the second round. How did they get over the hump?
Well, Kevin, first you want to start with health. And then after, can you guys stay healthy? How about the chemistry? The East is wide open. They have the talent to beat anybody.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Good on the triple.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Floats one up. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Passes it to McGee to the inside. Davis dishes to McGee. No good on that one. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 5. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. James finds Caldwell Pope. Here's McGee. It's hauled in by Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. The drive by Simmons. And Davis sends it back. Now here is McGee. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's James. Inside. They kick it out to Green. Uncovered. Jump shot is good. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, like the kick out there, recognizing there's more room outside than inside.
And there's the pass to Simmons. Great D that time from Davis.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Up top, Embiid, guarded by McGee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
What about the speed and the muscle Simmons has? I mean, it makes defenders nervous, if you ask me. Such a difficult matchup.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for JaVale McGee. Good shot selection, largely dependent on getting open. Which players do the best job of moving, you think, right now without the ball?
Period. Klay Thompson, 60 points, 11 dribbles. Did you hear me?
I got
60
it.
points,
Shocking.
11 dribbles.
It almost looks like a
He's
misprint,
sick.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it is.
The 76ers trail by 8. Outside, Simmons. Kicks it to Horford. Richardson against Green. They get the rebound. Embiid tries it again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Such a force of nature inside. I love how hard Embiid goes to pick up these fouls.
And the Lakers making a change here. Cook's checked in.
Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
Davis down low, guarded by Embiid. Snatched up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Lakers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
Outside Rondo. Caldwell Pope with it. Davis kicks to LeBron. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. James against Horford. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Rondo wide open. No good with the triple. The 76ers trail by 6. Harris outside. Pass to Simmons. Over Cook. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Harris. And that's now 18 points for Ben Simmons. Here is Cook. Outside, Davis. The shot. And the Lakers with another miss.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
To the middle. There's Embiid. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's LeBron. And he makes good on the layup. James has got 29.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
Passes it to Richardson. He kicks it to Embiid. Banked in off the glass. Embiid's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Cook. Floats it up for James.
You got to admire James, a team player. Fantastic at setting screens and cutting hard.
The 76ers trail by 6. Simmons, the bounce pass. Embiid is at the elbow. Knocked away. Caldwell Pope on the wing and finished off by LeBron.
Oh, you love seeing James soar like an eagle. He's exceptional at rising up quickly for the alley-oop.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And the pass to Horford. Now Harris. Over Caldwell Pope. Harris misses.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
Pass to Cook from deep three-point range, and Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 6 rebounds now in the game. Richardson, good. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Well, maybe not the most well-known player in the league, but Josh Richardson has been a big source of offense, and Brady's done it for a while now.
A bit of a specialist, but Richardson has no problem putting up and making threes.
Both teams will make substitutions. Passes it to Howard. LeBron is doubled. Pass to Kuzma. The 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Korkmaz passes to O'Quinn, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Here's Caruso. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 4 assists in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now here's Ennis. Defense right on him. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical, more to redirect shots.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Neto kicks to O'Quinn. Here's Neto. Dishes to Scott. Pass to Ennis. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And let's take a look at Kyle Kuzma's numbers.
He had a strong showing last season. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Year one, he had to kind of find his way, but he seems poised to make some big strides here in his sophomore season.
Well, the team wants him to carve out a large role for himself. But talent-wise, he's definitely got it in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Neto kicks to Ennis. Back to Neto. Embiid, the pass to Korkmaz. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Kuzma finds James, and the dunk by James.
And the way James dominates on the offensive end, making it look effortless tonight.
The 76ers trail by 13. Neto surveying the floor. Now here's Ennis, guarded by Kuzma. Ennis misses.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
LeBron passes to Kuzma. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Doubled by Howard, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Philadelphia with the ball. Scott the pass to Neto. They need this, and he comes up with the deuce. Ennis has got 7 points. Lakers leading by 14.
Watch out, B.
And they double up James. Bradley, no one around him. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Neto. Caruso grabs the miss.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And many people are high on Kuzma, an all-around player with a promising future given his impressive skill set.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. 6 seconds left to play in the third. Down low, here's Korkmaz, and he finishes nicely on the layup. 6 points for him.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on the lead pass.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron James is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Howard. Then there's Bradley. And it's Caruso in at point guard. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Howard. And that's now 37 points for LeBron. The 76ers trail by 16. Scott the pass to Ennis. Pass to Korkmaz. Kicks to Embiid. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Ennis. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Bradley. Passes it to Embiid. Over Howard. The 76ers again can't hit it. Bradley finds Howard. Ripped away. And now the 76ers on the break. Finished off the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, You can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
LeBron passes to Bradley. Three-pointer. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Back to Scott. Pass to Neto. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by LeBron. Goes up. And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, that's just stellar instincts from James. Outstanding at clogging up passing lanes with his length.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
Well, Kev, for all his scoring talent, Kyle Kuzma, he wants to be more. I mean, he's working around out his game. He's growing as a defender, rebounder, and a playmaker.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Al Horford is checked in for Mike Scott. Josh Richardson comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for Raul Neto. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Caldwell Pope comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Green in for Bradley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LeBron James. C-Webb last season, Kuzma making strides as a passer and as a defender.
Oh yeah, Kevin, that's because Rajon Rondo got him in the film room. Rondo! I mean, he improved his recognition, his rebounding. Still an area to work on.
Tobias Harris is checked in for James Ennis. The pass to Kuzma. Over Horford from the left block. Takes it from 10, and it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, he's a solid shot blocker now, thanks to his timing and great anticipation skill. It's not easy scoring on Horford.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Back to Caldwell Pope. There's the triple. That one doesn't drop. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Green against Simmons. The 76ers again can't hit it. Los Angeles leading by 14. LeBron outside. Pass to Kuzma from 12 feet out. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And 11 points for Kyle Kuzma.
The timing, the precision. You got to respect Kuzma's ability to drain shots off the pass.
On the wing, Harris. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. LA's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And James throws it down.
That's just superb concentration despite getting hit. James is just excellent at scoring through contact.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part. Playing to his strengths on the offensive end. Simmons, I mean, an added bonus whenever he catches fire.
Lets it go with the three. Kuzma can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 17. And Harris wide open. He shoots, misses the three.
It's only a matter of time until this three-point shot comes back to him. I mean, he knocked down 2 threes before halftime. Nothing so far here in the second.
Green passes to LeBron. A second chance effort, and the layup good by McGee. And the Lakers lead by 19.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Harris. Releases. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Well, that Caldwell Pope really sees the court well. Everyone knows this guy can shoot, but his passing is also outstanding.
Philadelphia has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. And there's the call on James. That will be foul number 5 on him. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Richardson. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
A problem inside. That's what he is. Once Simmons gets the ball in the positioning that he wants, he goes for the throwdown.
And here is James. It's hauled in by Harris.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
And Davis sends it back. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 17-point game. Caldwell Pope outside. To the inside. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside, Simmons. The pass to Harris. He kicks to Richardson. Shot clock at 5. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Down low, Embiid. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Harris against Caldwell Pope. Harris, no good. Lakers leading by 21. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Well, Greg, their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Back to Richardson. With some arc, and Davis sends it back. To the middle, and stolen by Simmons. Lets it go from 14. And there's Richardson on the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 7th assist here tonight. Pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Open shot, Green. It doesn't go for him. And Philadelphia the other way now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Chris, whether it's KD or Kyrie, we've seen stars grow irritated with constant questions about their free agent destinations.
I would just suggest to them to go back in time. Nothing's new under the sun. Watch guys like Shaq, like myself, other guys that were free agents. It's a time to talk about it, and it's a time not to. And you can even speak about your impending free agency without insulting the fans where you're playing and without guessing of maybe where you will go next year. I just think that, guys just need to be a little more sensitive with it. Fans really want to know, and if the media's going to ask you the question, you got to figure a way how to handle that out delicately.
Well said. On the wing, Davis. Back to Green. The 3. McGee trying to break free. Danny Green, and that's good.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Richardson the pass to Harris. Kicks to Horford. Shot clock at 6. Here's Simmons. That one rolling around and rims out. LA's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And Green puts up a deep 3. No good on the triple. Philadelphia's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Richardson the pass to Simmons. Back to Richardson. Rebounded by the Lakers.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay-in.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
From deep three-point range, Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. From deep. Offensive rebound. Caldwell Pope outside. James outside. Davis against Embiid. Davis dishes to James. Over Simmons. Here's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Back to Davis. Shoots over Embiid, and Davis gets it to go.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, before we started the game, Coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. We were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and, our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did coming out of that timeout and never looked back.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.